Hello, ladies and gentlemen, brother and sisters. Have you ever wondered, why do we keep waking up every morning, still chasing our dreams, still holding on, even when the world feels heavy, even when no one believes in us? It's because deep inside you, there's a fire, a voice that whispers, "My time will come, but I can't afford to stop now." There are moments in life when everything seems to fall apart. Your strength feels like it's slipping away. You look around and all you see is failure, rejection, and disappointment. And in those moments the pain becomes real. It's not just emotional, it's physical. You feel it in your chest, your shoulders, your bones. But let me tell you something powerful. Pain is temporary, but your purpose, your mission in this life, is eternal. See, pain is a signal. It's not the end. It's just the alarm clock that tells you you're growing. Every great person you've ever admired, they've gone through pain. Champions bleed, winners cry, legends fall, but they rise again. Why? Because pain is not meant to destroy you. It's meant to shape you, mold you, fire you. It's a test to see if you're serious about your dreams or if you're only interested when it's easy. When the pain comes, most people quit. But the rare ones, the chosen ones, they push through the tears, they push through the sleepless nights, they push through the heartbreak because they know. My purpose is bigger than this pain. You weren't born just to exist. You were born to impact, to create, to overcome, to inspire, but you'll never fulfill your purpose if you let temporary pain define your permanent future. Think about it. A storm doesn't last forever. It rages, it shakes everything, but it passes. And after that storm, something beautiful grows, a new season, a new version of you, stronger, smarter, focused. That's what pain does. It upgrades your soul. So don't run from the pain, face it, stand tall. Let it burn, let it break you, but don't let it stop you, because when you rise from it, you become unstoppable. You'll look back one day at the tears, the losses, the lonely nights, and you'll smile. Not because they were easy, but because you survived them. And when you reach the top, when you fulfill that deep, burning purpose inside you, you'll realize it was all worth it. So remember this, the pain you feel today will become the power you carry forever, but only if you keep going, because pain is temporary, but your purpose is eternal. Let me tell you something that might shock you. You don't need to be the smartest. You don't need to be the fastest. You don't even need to be the most talented person in the room, because the truth is, consistency beats talent every single time. We've all seen it. People with natural talent, they shine quickly, they speak well, they win without trying, but then they stop, they get comfortable, they rely on their gifts and forget the grind. Meanwhile, there's someone else, quiet, unknown, maybe not the best, but they show up every single day. They work while others sleep. They fail, but they try again. They stay humble. They stay hungry. They're not chasing perfection, they're chasing progress. And in time, they outrun the talented. They outlast the gifted. They win not because they had more, but because they gave more. Let that sink in. It's not about how high you jump once. It's about how many times you're willing to climb, even when no one's watching. Consistency is boring. It's not exciting. It's not glamorous. It's waking up when you're tired. It's showing up when no one claps. It's doing the work when no one says thank you. But guess what? That's what greatness is built on, day by day, brick by brick, sweat by sweat. Look at any champion, any world class athlete, entrepreneur, or leader, and you'll see one thing in common: they don't stop. Even when they win, they go back to work. Even when they lose, they go back to work. They understand that talent gives you a head start, but consistency determines who crosses the finish line. Let me say it straight. If you're not the most talented good, that means you have something to prove. And that hunger will take you farther than talent ever could. Because talent can make you confident, but consistency makes you dangerous. It builds momentum. It creates discipline. And over time, it turns ordinary people into legends. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop worrying about not being good enough. Start showing up. Start doing the work. Start becoming unshakable, because the world doesn't need another natural. The world needs someone who never quits. Remember this: it's not about what you can do once. It's about what you're willing to do every single day, even when it's hard, even when it's lonely, even when no one's watching. Consistency will take you places talent only dreams of. Let's be honest. This world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care how hard your past was, how many times you were broken, or how many people turned their backs on you. The world watches one thing. Will you stand up again, or will you stay down? Because the truth is brutal. The world only respects those who refuse to give up, not the ones who talk big, not the ones who show off for the crowd, but the ones who fight battles no one sees and still keep moving forward. Every champion, every name you know, they weren't always celebrated. In fact, most were ignored, doubted, and rejected, but they had something unshakable inside: grit. They kept going when others said, "It's over." They kept fighting when everyone else quit. They kept believing in silence, in pain, in total darkness. And because they never gave up, the world had no choice but to respect them. Look at history, look at legends. They weren't born great. They were broken, crushed, defeated, and still refused to back down. That's what earns real respect. Not the easy wins, but the battles that break you and still you rise. You know why most people don't make it: because they're waiting for validation, waiting for support, waiting for someone to believe in them. But here's the truth: you have to believe in you before the world ever will. You have to clap for yourself in empty rooms. You have to keep working when no one's watching. You have to trust the process when nothing seems to be working. And when you do that long enough, the world turns around and finally says, "Wow, they made it." But you'll know the truth. You made it not because you were special, but because you were relentless. You didn't stop when it got hard. You didn't fold when you got tired. You didn't listen when they said you'll never make it. You created your own path. You took every no and turned it into fuel. So if you're struggling right now, if you feel invisible, if no one claps when you win, keep going. Because one day, the same world that ignored you will have no choice but to respect you, but only. If you refuse to give up, now the choice is yours. Will you stop, or will you rise like a storm and shake the world? Comment below, "I will never stop," and share this video with someone who's standing at the edge of giving up. Remind them their time is coming too.